Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel for those who are returning and welcome for those who are new. So it is about that time. Well, I'm actually late to the game. This is my mid-year update for my planners and my journals. If you all have been watching my previous videos, y'all know that I've been working a lot in the office, so it's taking a little bit of time to post this. So we shall get right into it. These are the planners and journals that I have been using on a regular. Okay, I'm going to show the other ones that I have not really been using, just didn't put in enough effort into those journals and planners. Of course, we have the Brain Dump Commonplace book, and it is a Stylogy in the B6 size. So let me just show that. Hopefully this lighting is okay. I'm so sorry. I absolutely love natural light, so that's what I'm using. I'm not a professional. I just do YouTube for fun, okay? I made some notes for this video, so I will be using this in the background. So I have my home TN, and this is the wide size. All of these are from Chic Sparrow. There's going to be some that are in the Traveler's Company, but that's later. This is my home TN. Let me get in this. It is still the same decor. I pretty much keep things the same way for most of my TNs. Still pretty much looks the same. Now, because I don't use this every single day, I still have the original books that I put into them. Have I had this for a couple of years? Maybe 3 years? I don't know. I have been running out of pages on the main one, and the main one is updating maintenance for my vehicles, maintenance for my home. All of those things are in there. Cleaning and vacation. So I just got some washi tape on the side there. I have my vacation from 4 years in here. So 22, 23, 24, and then 25. So I covered them. And that's normally how I have it, but it's like all underneath here. And let's see if I can show, hold on one second. Okay, so I had to do a 20-25 section. I'm keeping track of my baby Edward, his worm pills, flea pills, stuff like that, doctors, appointments, and things like that. And then car maintenance. I still have a section in the front for 2025, so when that fills up in the front, then I could put other on here. Oh goodness, y'all. The year of 2025 has been the year of replacements. We just got a new stove and then a new over-the-head microwave. We had to do a reset on our ice maker for some reason. We've only had it for like a year. No. We replaced it at the end of 2023, and our ice maker like started acting up. But apparently online it says that that's normal for that particular brand. I don't know. A lot of people have had issues with it. I tell you what, appliances are just not made the same way 20 years ago. But thankfully, our appliances, we were able to keep them for almost like 16 years, which is really great because most appliances only last up to 10 years. So thank God. Okay, my battery is about to die. Hold on one second. All right, here we go. Everything pretty much remains the same on this home TN. And I'm going to try to go quickly because I don't want this video like super long. Y'all know. I've tried the long videos, but apparently y'all don't like them either, so I'm going to keep them short. Let me put this aside. All right, next is my Jesus journal, and it is in the A5, and I believe this is Cove Banks. I can't even remember anymore, y'all. I lose track of names. Okay, I'm going to use this to cover the glare of this plastic sheet right here. Okay, so it's the same book, an A5, and this is the last of the ones that I got from Target. I'm almost through with this book. I've got only a few more pages left. And one thing that I haven't been doing on my devotions is decorating them. Like this particular book, it doesn't have any decor. I don't know, I just stopped doing them. like putting stickers and stuff, and yeah. And I don't even use my fountain pens anymore on them either. So I've just been keeping them very basic. Let's see what else. I have not really written in my Moleskine wide book. This was a book that basically was talking about, you know, when I gave my life to Jesus back in fall of 2022. So I kind of stopped that for a minute. It's been a minute though. I think like over a year already. I do use it every single day. I did change my devotion time in the morning, and I have been loving it that way. It just puts my head in the right place in the morning. I give my time to Jesus. I don't think about my worries or what I have to do for the day. I just read scripture, and then I put my devotion in for that day. That's that. And then I have my finance TN. This is just a little case that has my pens in it, and my pencil and my eraser and correction tape. I just have that in there, and that's what I use when I do my budgeting, finance, goals, things like that. Let me see here. I am still in the notebook that I got. I bought a couple more A5s because I tried to use the B6 insert and it didn't work out for me. I prefer the A5 for my finance because I need a lot of room in order to write instead of the B6. Everything still looks the same. And it's still used the same way. It hasn't changed. Alright, now these are my EDC. I have the nano size, the pocket size, and then the personal size. That's the biggest size that I carry around in my handbags. So it depends on what handbag I'm in. If I'm in my big handbags, then I use the personal. If I'm in my medium-sized handbags, I'm in my pocket. If I'm in my teeny tiny handbags, I use my nano. I don't use them simultaneously. I don't copy everything from each one. Whatever has already been done, I don't transfer it over. I know some people do that. I don't do that. If there's some things that, let's just say if I'm going to switch to my nano, if there's some things that are immediately going to happen within that week, then I put it in my nano from my pocket or from my personal size. I don't duplicate things, and I don't backdate. And I still have to do a video about that. I know I've said that I've wanted to do a video like that, but I will. You know, I've got a lot of video ideas and video plans. Don't worry, it's gonna happen. I don't know when, but it will. I am in my nano at the moment. Let me see. Okay, I'm just gonna show this right here. I have a sticky note thing that I put in there because I had to remember a date. My niece wanted to get together, so I just quickly had to jot it down, put it in there. I don't have anything for next week because I knew that I wasn't going to be in my nano for very long because I've been really, you know what, I've been gravitating towards my personal recently. I just love the amount of room that it gives me. So I've actually been carrying bigger bags recently just so that I can stay in my personal size. But let me show you. Oh, I have to tell y'all. So I got into my pocket recently because I was in a medium-sized bag, but I just realized that I had not been in my pocket for a full year, y'all. So let me show y'all. Look at this. This is like 20, can you all see that? I don't even know if you can see that. Okay, so 2024 of August, y'all. That's 2024 of August, and then this was this week, 2025. I couldn't believe it. I was like, wow, I haven't been in my pocket size that long. I mean, that was before, or that was right after we went to Texas. And yeah, I haven't been in it for a year. It's crazy. And it's probably because shortly after I got this, and I just absolutely love the Patina TN by Chic Sparrow. I kind of looked back at my planner lineup at the beginning of the year. I think I said that I wasn't gonna do rings, but one second. Okay, so here's my rings, and this is the Filofax Original in turquoise in the personal size. If you haven't seen this, I will put it in the link below. I'll also put the 2025 beginning of the year lineup. I'll put that up if you want to watch that. But I said that I wasn't going to do rings, but I ended up getting this, and I did actually use this for 3 months. I'll put that video about the rings versus the TN style, so I can share with you my preference. Everyone has a preference, we all know this, and I'll be doing a video just solely on the rings and my perspectives, the pros, the cons. That video is still in the works. So basically, these are the planners and journals that I've used regularly. Now I'm going to move on to the ones that I barely used, and I think there's one that I didn't really use at all. So before I get into the ones that I barely used, I do want to mention that, I don't know, it's been kind of slow using this. Let me just, okay. So it's a little bit cumbersome, and I think I've mentioned this before, that the basic size is not really a portable size to carry every single day. In my Commonplace brain dump, I use every single day, but I can't just really like throw it in my purse if I don't want to bring like my work backpack. I don't know. I think that I will be going back. Once I finish this, I think I'm going to be going back to the A6. Let me show you. So this was my Commonplace brain dump book. It is the A6. And I think I will be going back to it once I finish this book. And I may even just not even finish it. Actually, I was thinking about that. But I'm just a creature of habit, and I don't want to waste the pages, so I may just stick it out and finish this book and then get into another A6 Dalogy. The size difference, yeah, I mean, look at it, y'all. There's, I don't know, this just is a little bit more portable, I think. Okay, so now that I've covered that, I do want to get back to my notes. The first one I want to bring up is the one that I pretty much haven't used in a while. This art TN. The cover itself is a gift from my daughter. It's a Hobonichi cover. It was one of the newer versions that came out, I think end of 2024, beginning of 2025. It's beautiful. I love it. I've personalized it. I decided to use the pen closure loops instead of the rubber band around it. You'll see that on the 2025 lineup video. It's going to be linked down below in the description if you want to watch that. It's going to look different. And I also decided to just keep one book because it was stuffed to the brim. And then I have the folder that has scrap paper and stickers in here. And then I have my memo pad and some decorative cardstock paper back here. And the decor still looks the same. So I haven't been in an artsy mood lately. That's why I haven't used it. If you watched my video from, I believe it was 2024, I believe it was titled Leaving the Past Behind. I took a hiatus from art for many years, and then I came back to it this year. I really haven't touched my art journal. And that can happen in the journal and planning community. You know, you don't use something because you focus more on other things. Okay, so that is the least used, or basically, you know, zilch. The language and travel journal TN, I barely have used it. I think I've only taken like one trip, I believe. So we went to Florida this year. I don't particularly like the passport size in the Travelers Company lineup. I don't like the overhang, but I'll be replacing the main book because I'm at the last page. So our Florida trip was the last trip I could really fit in that book. My goal planner, I haven't really touched this book. Okay, so the last entry was May. We went on vacation in Florida, was in May. And then June and July, yeah, it's empty. When I came back from vacation, I started really working a lot of hours in the office trying to catch up to my workload because, you know, it was a new transition in my job function, and I just had a lot to do and to catch up with. Thankfully, actually, I have caught up to a lot of my work, and now I'm kind of a little bit more current with my workload, and so now I can kind of take it easy. I won't have to work so much, so I might be, getting back into setting my goals. It is almost August. It's July 26th right now, Saturday. I've basically skipped June and July altogether for goal setting, and that's fine. That can happen, at least with me, but I'll just, pick back up. It's not a problem. In terms of goal planning, I've really been focusing on my financial planning for retirement and stuff. So that's the reason why I've been focusing more on that for the last couple of months, which is why my finance planner, that one I've been using a lot more. But in terms of like reading, exercise, decluttering my house, and all that stuff is taking a back burner. And as for my reading journal, I have not read leisurely in the last couple of months because, again, I've been really focused on work. So that has been taken a back seat as well. And then my memory keeping journal. This is a B6 Leuchtturm 1917, and also have not been memory keeping because, again, been pretty busy. Let me see the last journal entry. The last one was July 4th, and then prior to that is May 25th. So I drew my mini satchel in the chestnut. I have been enjoying her. I just decided to draw her, and then I penciled, like color pencil. It did decorate the next two spreads. That's that. And this TN you won't see often on my channel because it is personal. So it's my personal thoughts and things like that. The one that I showed you, it's not too bad. It's not that personal, so I decided to show y'all. Okay. Okay, I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope your lineup is still something you enjoy. I do enjoy these books. I don't plan on changing my lineup. This one, I'm just going to change the size, but it's still going to be part of my lineup. Let me know in the comments below what you're using, bound books or traveler's notebooks or rings, whatever the case may be. Let me know if your lineup has changed or if you're still using the same thing. And if you're new to my channel and you'd like to follow along on this journey, don't forget to sub. Give it a thumbs up if you enjoyed this video, and I definitely look forward to seeing y'all in the next one. Thanks for watching. Take care. Bye.